This is the treadmill I bought. It's a Toputure foldable walking pad or treadmill. When I was looking, my situation is I've had fibromyalgia for years and I'm trying to get my fitness back. I needed to do a mile a day, so that was my primary use for it. But that was why I definitely wanted one with a frame. If I ever feel unsteady, I have something to hold on to. And I did use that the first few days, not so much now a week later as I've got used to it. We'd ruled out all the gym ones, we didn't need that, and also the cheap ones. We didn't want anything that was going to not be reliable and not last. We needed to be able to trust it. And when I bought this one, we managed to get an £80 off Amazon voucher, so it came in at a really good price. It's really important to us that we stairs. This is actually in our spare bedroom. So my husband, who's in his late 60s, got that up the stairs with little difficulty. The alternative we'd been looking at was 34 kilos, which was going to be far too much. I also needed to be able to move it. This is our guest room, and there are wheels down here. So once you fold the frame down, you can lift the far end and just wheel it. It will either slide, not under our bed, it's too low, but it will actually stand on one end, which is great for what we needed. It also means in the winter when this room gets a bit cold, perhaps husband will carry it downstairs for me. So we needed the frame. The other thing I had not thought about, I thought it was to hold on, is if I stand on it, I'll switch it on in a minute. We're going to get readouts here, which I can see really easy, and I wear varifocal glasses. But if I'm to look at these down here, with my varifocal glasses, I would have to tip my head so far forward. I actually find that very difficult. So they look blurry to me when I'm using it, but that isn't a problem because I get to see it up here, something I hadn't thought of. It also had to be quiet. This one is quiet. We did buy a mat to put it on. This is upstairs. Our house is built in the 70s, probably very standard floorboards. When it's running, if you're in the dining room below, you can hear the footsteps, but you can't hear the machine. If you're in the kitchen next door, we have this open plan, it's just no noisier than a dishwasher. So that was really good. So how do we use it? Another little thing I'd never thought of. Here's the power on button down here. I can kick it with my foot. Really useful. Oh, I didn't switch it off last time. I can switch it on and you can see all the lights come on, but the ones I use are up here. Starting is really easy. You hit the start button and it gives you a countdown. Now, being not very fit, I find this really useful that I know it's going to be safe for me. 3, 2, 1. And it starts moving at a speed of 1, which is very slow. So I can get complete, oh, you can't see it moving really. Oh, there goes the belt. Really slow, and then it's very easy to control the speed. Something I didn't think of, I started really slow because I thought I was unfit, but actually that made my legs ache. I now run it, for me, 3.5 is perfect. And it's not that loud. You can just hit pause. I do tend to cast onto the telly here, so if I get any problems I can just pause, sort what I'm watching out. And get it going again. I've not explored mode or this other button at all. But when it's finished, stop does the same. It will do a countdown. No, it doesn't do a countdown. It takes you down slowly. The stop, there's a very, very slight feeling, but it doesn't judder at all. The other thing we wanted to have is, if I get fitter, but my husband is a lot fitter than me, this one has got the little legs. I'm not sure you're going to see it under here. But we wanted, oh, here they are. I looked for something that was going to be very easy and very reliable. This one has a pin. So you just lift it up, flick the leg down, and then you put a pin in. To me, that means I know it's safe rather than how many turns did I do. There's just 2 on each side and I think 1 in the middle. I've not actually used that at all yet. Only other features worth mentioning, if I folded the form down, you have got a remote here. I'm not going to use it. It just lives there. It clips on. Did use this the first few days. The emergency cord. You can see it comes up immediately. So that's very good. You might have noticed I've got this hanging here. This was on the machine when we bought it. It says oil it after the first month or two. So that's there to remind me, because who remembers that? But another reason I really like this one is there's a little oil hole here. Some of them, if you look at them, you have to loosen the belt and get underneath with the oil. I can't do with that faff. So I've been using it a good week now. I'm doing well over a mile a day on it already. I'm delighted. Feels very safe. And yeah, having it set up in front of a screen absolutely works for me. It has lots of other features like connecting to apps. You need to talk to somebody who's fitter than me for that. Overall, been absolutely delighted with it. It's already making a change to my fitness and getting me back into good habits. Because walking outside, like today, it's a bit rainy. Who wants to do that?